Hey y'all, I'm Jen from Squizito Tasting Room, and today we are going on a date. We have our son still with us, so it's not really a date, but I thought I'd take y'all with us because we're going somewhere cool. The Root Cafe, downtown Little Rock. They have a really cool menu and they source their stuff locally, and I thought I would take you here and show you the menu and try to recreate one of these recipes. Look, we stopped on the way home by Jill and Jean at Whispering Willow Farm.
Hey!
Jill's getting some kale for us.
I am. It's still producing. I was telling her, we've actually had this kale in here since like September, and it just keeps producing. We're kind of overkill, if I'm being honest, but she gave me some good ideas to make kale chips with her oil, so we're going to try some of that, but we're getting you some fresh veggies.
Yay! Look at all this stuff that we're getting.
Yes.
We're making out Brussels sprouts. And we got a big cabbage here.
Yeah, we're about to weigh the cabbage.
We're gonna weigh the cabbage and see how much it weighs.
I'm like, you got a baby.
Look, and I have June.
That's awesome.
Look at all this stuff I'm getting.
This is a huge cabbage. Are you gonna take guesses? You wanna like guess what it weighs?
Okay, yeah.
I'll let you feel it. That's only fair.
Okay, it probably weighs as much as June.
Maybe. I'm gonna say it's at least like 7 pounds.
Okay, I was gonna say 6. So
Yeah, we'll
okay.
go see. Oh, you can't hold it. It's too big.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I have a thing where I'm seeing how much cabbage I have produced out of the tunnel. So we've been giving it away, and the only requirement is you let me weigh it first.
That's a pretty good deal.
The biggest one we've done has been like 8 pounds and something. All right, we gotta go back and bring pounds. All right. Stick my food baby down. Okay, do you want to hold it and then tell us your guess?
I mean, I'm gonna say 6. I'll stick with 6.
Okay, 6. I don't know. It's so hard. Oh, yeah. 6 pounds, 10 ounces.
Okay, let me see.
Okay. 6 pounds, 10 ounces. That's still a pretty good.
That's a big baby. It's a big cabbage baby you got there.
The 6-pounder?
Yeah.
Yep, it's a big cabbage.
I know.
Now Judy wants to hold it.
You want to hold the cabbage? Here.
Yes, sir.
Oh, it's as big as you. Oh my goodness. You got a big old baby.
Okay, Mama, take it. It's like her favorite thing to eat. It's just like
Cabbage.
that's what she
Oh, she
You
wants to
wanna
eat
bite?
it.
Yeah, I'll give you a bite. She won't care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Here you go. I know. Here, I got you some right here.
Oh my goodness, you're like a little rabbit. You're like a little rabbit.
We thought.
That is so cute.
No need to wash it off.
Nope.
We're good.
Good gut bugs.
All right, I'm gonna grab you a bag.
Okay. All right, we're gonna get these cabbages and these Brussels sprouts and the kale, and we're gonna go cook some food. So we made it back from the Root Cafe, and it was a great day. We had fun, and now I am going to make spicy brownies for y'all. So this is how you do it. I have 2 eggs in my bowl, and I've already beaten them really good. So I'm going to add my sugar, about half of it. It's a 1 cup of sugar. I had 2 eggs that I beat in there. and 1 cup of sugar, and then I'm gonna mix about half of it up and beat it in with the eggs. Half cup of sugar, and then make sure that's mixed up real good, and then I'm gonna add the other half a cup of sugar. Just didn't want to do it all at one time because it gets kind of young gunky and stuff. And so I've got the other half a cup in there. This is really simple, and if you like spice and you like chocolate, then this is a really good recipe to make. Then you're gonna add olive oil. Here is the secret ingredient. Cayenne olive oil, a half a cup. That will make them spicy. Now if you don't want them, Cayenne olive oil, Cayenne infused olive oil, Cayenne fused olive oil, sorry. The peppers are actually crushed with the olives. If you don't want them too spicy, you might want to use 1/4 cup of Cayenne fused oil and 1/4 cup of butter infused oil. That'll give them a great buttery flavor and spice as well, and plenty of spice, I promise. You'll get plenty of spice out of 1/4 cup. Okay, then we need 2 teaspoons of, yikes, there goes my whisk. 2 teaspoons of vanilla, and I have my oven preheated to 325 degrees. We're gonna cook these about 30 minutes. You know, until you can stick a toothpick in and it comes back clean. That's the baking trick. Mixture's gonna be creamy. Okay, next thing we're gonna add is a half a cup of all-purpose flour. I like to use the jovial einkorn flour. We have that at our store. And we're gonna mix that up really well. Let me show you what that looks like. It's hard to do one-handed. My bowl is spinning, so I'm gonna set the camera back down. Okay, my flour's mixed up. Now we're gonna add 3/4 cup of cocoa, unsweetened cocoa powder. Now and I'm gonna go ahead and add a teaspoon of kosher salt at the same time so I can mix that all up. If you don't like, or if you'd like sweeter brownies, you might wanna add 1.5 cups of sugar. I don't like super sweet. I love it to have the chocolate flavor and I love the sweetness, but I don't want it to be overly sweet, and that's why I just use 1 cup of sugar. So, this is getting super creamy. I'm gonna show you what it looks like. Okay, that's done. Now, I'm about to put it in my pan. Yikes, I keep losing my mixer. Okay, let me get all this cleaned up. Okay, the easiest way I know to coat a pan for baking is using the misto. If you don't have one of these, you need one of these if you use olive oil. So I have the butter in my misto. You pump the lid like I just did. It puts air in there so you don't have any propellants, and then you just spray your pan. You see how easy that is? Well, it's just like Pam, except you're using extra virgin olive oil and you can refill it. So that's awesome because you only use 1 can, so there's not so much contamination or trash in the environment. Okay, and then we're just gonna pour this in the pan. My dog is chasing my cat. Getting a little frisky, they are. Okay, so you just get this all in the pan. Okay, that's easy. And just put them in the oven, 325 degrees for about 30 minutes. I'm even using my toaster oven. And then we'll see when they come out. So another tip for the misto, and I told you this is the olive oil sprayer, we sell them on our website, is don't overfill it. It says on the box to only fill it halfway and no more. And sometimes I even put less than that because then you can pump it more and it'll spray longer. But if you fill it more than halfway, it won't work and you'll think that it's bad. It's not bad. So if you have a misto, you might, and it's not been spraying correctly, you might want to check it. If it's overfilled, then it's not going to work. So there's a tip for you. Okay, my brownies only took about 22 minutes because I've got them in a glass pan and I've got them so thin because I like them really, really thin. But, oh, I didn't have any toothpicks, so I found a wooden skewer, so that's what I'm gonna check it with. So you just insert it, if you don't know. Insert it when it's clean, they're done. So I'm gonna let these cool. Check out those brownies. Yum. That's hot. So I'm just balancing it on the knife until I can eat it. Oh, do you see that? Oh, it's beautiful. Perfect. Now, I waited a whole 30 minutes for this. These are so good. I think they're perfectly sweet, perfectly spicy. If you don't like a whole lot of heat, make sure and cut down the cayenne oil because these are going to be hot for you.